Closing in on game time now at Great American Ballpark. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this four-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first two games in this four-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitching. Who can get the better performance out of their starter? That'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match it up against the big fella. As you see, the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Ludwig is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
One of the keys of the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Matt Carpenter digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Latos ready with another 0-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Michael Lee will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
Ludwig under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Roger Bernardina will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Reds, center fielder, Roger Bernardina.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Two pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Jeff Holbert. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
Come on!
First pitch coming. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 is on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Mark McGuire will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Nice going up.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
The 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
The pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Alan Craig will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
1-1 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just 1 away.
Yadier Molina will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
First offering on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Come on, let's do it.
The 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The first 2 pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A 2-1 offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. Johnny Peralta waits on deck. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. 3-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
He's set. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Todd Frazier will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Come on, Red.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, this is what you call a belt buster right here. I mean, you can see it's just bearing in tight, right around belt high. He just can't get the barrel of the bat through.
Chris Heisey will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games.
You can do it.
First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Come on, Chris.
Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. To his left now is Peralta. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Mark Ellis will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Mark Ellis.
And here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box now, Seth Hargrove. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. John Jay waits on deck. Here he comes, 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Come on, throw one past him now.
Full count pitch on its way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
In now is John Jay. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Zach Kozart will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
You can do it.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go, Red. Come on, Red. You can do it.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 strike.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Two, 2.
Here we go.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Standing in now, Neftali Soto. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Peralta will put this one away for route number 2.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Matt Latos will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go, Red.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Flip.
At third, here's Frazier. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Michael Lee will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this is past a diving Phillips, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, late in your rookie year, things start to slow down for you a little bit out there. You get a bit more comfortable at the plate. And that was the swing of a 7-year vet there. Got every bit of that one.
Here now is Alan Craig.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Fouled back. Latos ready with another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Ludwig is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yadier Molina will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Yeah, definitely a throwing error here as you watch the play at first. This throw skips right along the turf. That's a pretty good effort, but I'm not sure he would have kept that right foot on the bag anyway.
Here's Johnny Peralta now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short, and he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Let's go, Cincy!
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Roger Bernardina will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here's the 1-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now here it comes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Into the box, Jeff Hulbert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
One pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Brandon Phillips will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Todd Frazier will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. On the move is Phillips. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time. A stolen base for Phillips.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-0 pitch now. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And now after the stolen base, how does that change the approach?
Well, you've got 1 out and a base open. You're already behind in the count. I don't think you have to challenge him here if you don't want to.
From the stretch. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Here we go, Red.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Mark Ellis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
First offering on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, come on.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter, pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
Seth Hargrove We'll try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 1-0 on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Here now the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes a 2-2. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Ludwig will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's ready. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on, Red.
1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. Chris Heisey will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The 1-1 home. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's the 2-2 home. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ryan Ludwig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
One out, nobody on. Here comes the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Here he comes on 3-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the full count offering. And that's outside. He lost him, ball four.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Zach Cozart will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the air to right center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Neftali Soto.
Neftali Soto will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses 1-1.
9-11.
Two out with the man at first.
Let's go, Sissy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Yeah.
Now the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
Go, Red.
Full count offering on its way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, let him walk ya.
The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. McGuire is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Michael Lee will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Michael Lee.
Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Come on up.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Bernardina is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Mark McGuire will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
1-0 on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Two pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Alan Craig will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Water. Get your water here.
First pitch coming. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Joey Votto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now here's the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first is Ellis, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Roger Bernardina will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jay is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jeff Hulbert will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Alfredo Simon is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Alfredo Simon.
Yadier Molina will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yadier Molina.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
In now, Mark Ellis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
The 1-0. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Seth Hargrove will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but you know he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Brandon Phillips will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here we go.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Two. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
The 1-0 home. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ready on 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. Three-1 on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Chris Heisey, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. On the move is Phillips. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
One on the way. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. The 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
The 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Knock it out of here.
3-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. John Jay will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, John Jay.
First pitch coming. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Matt Carpenter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's another 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, that could turn out to be a real big at-bat here in the top of the 8th. A solo shot pushes this lead out to 3 now, which certainly isn't going to guarantee anything, but definitely a nice cushion to have when you're only needing 6 outs.
Number 51.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive to left. Base hit.
Oh, and this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a 1-out single.
Mark McGuire will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And Bernardino will pull this one in. 2 gone now.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Alan Craig will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Zach Cozart will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Here's the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. His shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Neftali Soto will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 pitch now.
Yep.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Base game here.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Now here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here's the 1-2.
You can do it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Chris Parch will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Yadier Molina will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
For St. Louis, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box, Mark Ellis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
One, 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Roger Bernardina will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Opposite field to left. And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Jeff Hulbert will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
No strike.
Here's a 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the ninth.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk. And they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brandon Phillips will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there, and he has it for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Todd Frazier will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Just get the base hit already.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia.
Yeah.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Chris Heisey is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth.
All right, Chris.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And this was a big win for these guys. That's number 100 on the season. And with the postseason looming, you have to think that they'll be considered one of the favorites to go ahead and win it all.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 3-0. Good night from Cincinnati.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.